Hey, all right, new subreddit, Catastrophic Failure. Doesn't that sound exciting? I think the name pretty much sums it up. Things going badly. Let's take a look at the top catastrophic failures of all time, and not just the last month, because again, this is our first time here. We'll start off with bandsaw hitting a nail. Equipment failure. Oh boy. Wait, is it really bad if there's a nail in the log or so? Oh my god! That's probably a pretty expensive thing to fix. Holy crap. So if you really want to mess up lumberjacks and their equipment, I guess just you hammer a nail into a tree and you do that in an area where there's logging, and then, well, that's that. It's going to take a little while to fix. Oh my god. I can just envision that as like a peaceful protest kind of thing. If someone was trying to prevent logging in a certain area, just stick a nail through a bunch of the trees, and then this ends up happening. I do not advocate for this. I'm just saying, wow, that does some damage. I don't even see where that metal pops out from, but god, that's wild. I guess right there, it just snaps the thing. Woo! F1 driver Sebastian Buemi loses both front wheels simultaneously. 2010 Chinese Grand Prix. Yeah, it's probably not good to lose. Oh, this is like, okay. Well, no more steering. At least he's totally fine. He didn't really hit anything. Wait, how does that even happen? They're just like, I must go. No more wheels. Yeah, wait, like, good lord. That must be the most terrifying, shocking thing to have happen as a driver of a car. It's just, oh, okay. There go my wheels. Those were kind of important. Guess I'm not racing anymore. Dude, I was at a track last weekend, and I did a passenger lap in a Super Trofeo car. Oh my god. Just so, and then F1 is just like 10 steps above that. I can only imagine how terrifying that would be. Let's see. Failed movie stunt in 1970. Yeah, that doesn't seem like... Dude, that guy just running for dear life. Oh my god. He made it. Woo! That guy on his hands and knees. I'm just like, dude, run to the side. Stop running straight ahead. That's never the best way to do it. It's like in TV shows and movies and cartoons when people just run straight as something very fast and dangerous is approaching them from behind. Like, go off to the side. Don't just run straight. I don't know. You're in a panic. I might not react any differently if I was presented with that situation, but he got so lucky just as he tripped, the thing slowed down. Woo! Overhead crane drops massive slab of marble. Whoops. Hey, at least no one was standing under it. You can just see the dude is like, oh, no, okay. We're done here. Let's take 5, everybody. That's a bad... You can see the thing already starting to buckle before it even does the full drop. It just doesn't look like it's going... What is that anyway? Is it like... Are they big suction cups or something like that? That's just got to be so precarious to do. I don't know where the issue was. Was it it says structural failure. I don't know if it was like the slab had a weakness or if... Ooh, boy, oh boy. The one time that I had some people doing like some custom stonework back in the old condo I used to live at. Oh my god, it's just so heavy. It doesn't look like that much, and it took like 5 guys to lift this one slab of marble that was going to be on the surface of my desk. The thing had to be like 600, 700 pounds. Woo, aftermath of the Orville Dam spillway incident. Oh yeah, I saw some of these. This was earlier on in this year, right? Like somewhere in Northern California. And yeah, dude, super gnarly. Like it started eroding away. You look at that. Look at the guys on there. Look at the scale. Oh my god. And then it went over to some emergency spillway, and then things got really, really bad, and it just carved out like a massive river. Yeah, I remember seeing this. Good lord. Dude, it's crazy how powerful water is. Just when I moved into this house, I've said this before, but yeah, look, it just broke the whole thing away. Oh my god. Yeah, when I moved into this house, one night of rain, like a few weeks after moving in, my sump pumps weren't working properly, and it was draining out to this weird drain that we still don't know why it's there, but it let out all the water at the bottom of the house down this hillside, and just with like a couple hours of rain, carved out like a valley at the bottom of my house. It's just crazy how quickly water can just ruin everything. Water ruins everything. It really does. When it comes to structural stuff, it's just, it really ruins it. Oh man, worst enemy. Except also keeps us alive. Lifting more weight than it can handle. How big is that? How big is that machine on, oh my God. Oh God, that's not good. That's not gone well. That's such a massive crane that's actually mobile on conveyor belt. Oh my God. Is that like a massive piece of concrete and steel or something like that? It's gotta be such an expensive accident. That thing must be like so many millions of dollars. Look at all the counterweights it has hanging off the back of it. Good Lord. I don't even know how like cranes are set up on super tall skyscrapers that are under construction. It's just, it may as well be like witchcraft to me. How any of these things are like assembled and then deconstructed, and I guess this is one way to deconstruct it though. That works. It's just, you lose all your assets when you deconstruct it that way. Hotel elevator falls just as cleaning lady is exiting. I don't even know if I want to watch this, because this is how it's like some Final Destination. This is how I die every time I walk out of an elevator. Oh no. I mean, you're gonna be okay, right? Oh God. Oh. Thank goodness you're okay. This is honestly, every time that I walk out of any elevator anywhere, I think about this. Like, what if the elevator just slips when I am midway through the threshold, and that's it? I'm just cut in half. That's all. You're just done. There's no chance. You're just, it's over. And I swear to God, like the elevators that are at the gym complex that I go to, one of them is like always out of service. The permits in the elevator, they're like expired as of 2 years ago. And I'm just like, I am actually going to die on one of these. This is how I go. And I have such a fear of that. I really do. Landslide pushes wall onto cars. Well, hey, at least nobody was in the cars. I like how the wall just like evaporates. Just nope, no more wall. It's just dust now. Every time I see one of those big retaining walls, especially up in the hills in LA, like in residential areas, I'm like, what if it just doesn't work at some point? Just everything, does all the land behind that just go surging forward into whatever is in front of it? It freaks me out, because at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it's a big wall of concrete. There's one in particular that I'm even thinking of. There's just this massive retaining wall of concrete that's behind this like little residential community in the hills. It's like 5 houses or something. I was like, what happens if that gives out? It's like bazillions of pounds behind what is, in comparison, a really teeny little concrete wall. It's crazy. Flooded subway. This reminds me of the Universal Studios ride that you do when you're on like the lot tour. They take you into a subway set and they flood it. And this looks like that. Looks like he just got off the studio tour cart. I was like, oh, let's just take a look at the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. Yeah, why are you like going deeper rather than exiting? Like, this will make great YouTube content. This will be good for my Facebook and social media. I should go down rather than exiting. Let me just go down here further. I hope that it's not that, and I hope that you actually couldn't exit that way and not you just being like, good content. Although, in today's age of social media, I feel like oftentimes the first thing that we think about is, let's take this happened? This terrible catastrophic failure happened? Let's video it to post it on Twitter, post it on Instagram, etc. I'll admit, there have been times when I'm not proud of the first thing that comes to mind when something happens. I'm like, let's take a photo of it. Oh, what's that? I just dropped my keys into the elevator gap between the exit and the elevator. I better take a photo of it rather than trying to figure out the way to get them out. Massive explosion at ammunition stockpile near Vinnytsia, Ukraine. Yeah, that's a big boom. Boy, oh boy. Waiting for... Whoa, was that a... Dude, that looked like a piece of debris that just went... Oh, there's the shockwave. I was waiting for that. Like, you gotta wonder... Look at those massive pieces of debris just flying. I mean, you must have buildings that sustain massive damage from things hitting them from, like, miles away. That little straggler piece at the very end. God, that's crazy. Pizza delivery. God dang it, dude. So much pizza that could have been in my stomach. Have I ever mentioned how much I like pizza? If not, now I have. Except it looks like it's frozen pizzas, so it's not quite as bad. Because it's probably just going to a grocery store rather than to my house. They go into my stomach. And I would have had to cook them. And I don't really use my kitchen other than to make videos about how bad I am at cooking. Can you imagine just like, as it warms up, just driving over it and just tomato sauce splashing all over your car, and oh, that would get so gross. You had to like shut down the freeway because of all the pizzas all over the place. Could have been worse. Could have been a truck carrying a bunch of like nails and hardware supplies. That would have sucked. Ooh. Railroad trestle in Texas collapses due to fire. Whoa, this is the coolest domino effect I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, look at that. It's perfect. Oh, and then that kind of just all went at once, but at least in the beginning there, that was amazing. Like, as much as that's probably going to cost to fix, and hopefully the fire didn't continue to spread from there, that was pretty incredible. Just like on that large of a scale, that still behaved like regular old dominoes, like something out of a movie, or that every firefighter just stopped and was like, that's actually kind of cool. You know, it would have been nice if we were able to save it. I mean, that's a good consolation prize, that it was just straight up real life dominoes on such a large scale. I'll take that. Turkish flour factory flips 180 degrees during controlled demolition. What? Flips 180? How does a thing flip 180 degrees? You know that somewhere watching this, the engineers of this building were in the crowd. And we're like, we built that really well. They were like very proud of themselves. Like, yeah, it didn't really go as planned. Also, why does it look like they took an axe and tried to demolish this building like you would chop a tree down? Like, yeah, let's just take this axe to one side, keep chopping it down until it falls over. That's how we want this to go, so that it rolls into the building next to it. But anyway, those engineers were like, damn, dude. Bet you guys can't say that you constructed a building that straight up survived rolling? Yeah. I did. I could say that. I'm the best engineer ever. Yeah, no one else can say that. I'm amazing. The Montreal Biosphere in flames after being ignited by welding work on the acrylic covering. Now that doesn't seem like a smart way to construct a building. To have the entire exterior be extremely flammable. But okay. It's like the Hindenburg minus the gas. With just the exterior being extremely flammable. That's crazy. It just looks like some kind of thing encasing lava. Wow. The Death Star blowing up or something like that. That's crazy. By the way, if you need to go to the bathroom, it's over there. Trying to jump 1 mile over a river in a rocket-powered Lincoln. Like a mile? A mile, though? Wait. But did you do any math at all before doing, did you do any math whatsoever? Like even just a little bit? Because like to actually get a car to launch a mile, okay, assuming all your aerodynamics actually worked properly, let's ignore that whole part of the equation. Do you guys realize how fast you would have to be going? I don't think you do. I think like that looks like a pretty expensive setup, and it looks like other than calculating how much it's going to cost, you didn't calculate anything else. You're going a little too slow by like orders of magnitude. Oh my God. And like those little wings, I don't think they're enough. Not quite. If your goal is to do like a glider, those wings are like me trying to fly by sticking my arms out and jumping out of a plane and being like, this'll work. Yeah. No, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna be able to, this will be these right here, my wingsuit. You know, enough surface area, I'll glide down gently. Urinal has failed. You know, someone's gonna get wet trying to fix that. That's an inevitability. Like, I can only imagine walking into a bathroom and seeing that. It's like, why? Wait, what? Why is it? Is this an aesthetic feature? They put a fountain over on the mirror? No. Oh no, it's that. All right, I want to go now, but not before getting some social media points. Gotta get those social media points. I like how lighthearted the top catastrophic failure of all time is. Well, anyway, that'll about do it. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch other Reddit-related videos. Subscribe if you're not already, and if you want to listen to the music playing in the background right now, link in the outro over on the main music channel. I'll see you next time.